Dear brothers and sisters, it is with great joy that we gather at this moment of faith and communion. Today I invite everyone to join me in a powerful prayer inspired by Psalm 11. This psalm teaches us to trust in God, even in times of difficulty. It reminds us that regardless of the circumstances, the Lord is our safe and strong refuge. Think about the challenging situations we face daily. Often we are tempted to doubt divine protection. However, it is essential to remember that faith is a shelter. God tells us through His Word that we can take refuge in Him, like an eagle hiding under its wings. Reflecting on Psalm 11, we understand that trust in God is what sustains us. When uncertainties surround us and fear tries to dominate, we must turn our eyes to the Lord. He sees everything and is always present in our lives. Life may seem like a battlefield, but it is in this struggle that we are strengthened. Imagine a moment when everything seems to crumble. It's easy to feel lost. But even then, God invites us to stand firm. He is our help, the one who lifts us when we are down. Often, difficulties are disguised opportunities, shaping us and preparing us for a greater purpose. Scripture teaches us that the Lord is just, and that He does not abandon His own. Just as the psalmist proclaimed, we must affirm that our trust is in God, even when the world around us cries out in despair. The Lord watches over us, and He is our fortress. When we face emotional or spiritual crises, prayer becomes a powerful weapon. Crying out to God, as the psalmist did, allows us to experience the peace that surpasses all understanding. He hears us and answers, bringing relief to our souls. Therefore, dear brothers, let us unite in prayer and seek the presence of God. He is the light that illuminates our darkness and the hope that renews our strength each day. As we trust in the Lord, we become more than conquerors. It is time to raise our voices in worship and gratitude. We will continue to explore the promises that God has made to us as we stand firm in our faith. May each of us feel His presence and receive His peace, even amid the storms of life. O beloved child, as I call you, I wish for you to know that I am always near you, even when shadows try to approach. In moments of uncertainty, remember that my presence is constant. When the world around you seems to crumble, I am the firm rock upon which you can lean. Trust in me, for I know every tear that falls and every thought that crosses your mind. When you feel alone or lost, listen to my gentle voice that says to you, "Do not fear, I am with you." You do not need to carry your burdens alone. I am your refuge, like a safe haven in the midst of the storm. Just as the psalmist expressed, "It is in me that you should seek shelter." Remember that no matter how high the challenges are, it is I who strengthens the troubled hearts and renews their hopes. Life may be a battlefield, and you may feel as if you are fighting against forces greater than you can bear. But be courageous, for I am by your side. When you cry out for help, I hear you. Difficulties are opportunities for you to grow and draw closer to me. In every struggle, there is a chance to discover the strength that already resides in you, for I am the source of that strength. Do not be shaken by the news that surrounds you or by the voice of discouragement that rises. The justice I promised is always on its way, even when human eyes cannot see. The truth is that my observation never fails. I am attentive to each of you, and my faithfulness is the anchor that keeps your soul steady. Your trust in me is fundamental, and it is through that trust that you will find the peace you long for. When doubts and fears try to invade your heart, remember that you are precious in my eyes. I will not let you face your battles alone. In prayer, you will find a transforming power that brings comfort and relief. By opening up to me, you will allow my peace to enter your life, dispelling worries and bringing clarity where there is confusion. My beloved, it is time to unite in prayer. My desire is for you to feel my presence each day, to remember that I am the hope that renews your strength. As you raise your voice in worship, you connect to my heart. I am here to hear every cry, every longing, and to transform your difficulties into testimonies of faith. As you walk toward me, know that I am always by your side, guiding your steps and lighting your path. Through trusting in me, you will become an example of faith and hope to those around you. Do not let circumstances define who you are. You are loved, chosen, and protected, and that truth will never change. May each day be a new opportunity to experience my love and grace. As you face challenges, remember that I am the God who never fails. I am here, ready to embrace you at every step of your journey. Hold firm in your faith, for I am the answer you seek. The practice of prayer is an invitation for you to reserve a sacred space in your life. It is a moment of encounter with yourself and the divine, where your heart can open and express all that you feel. By dedicating these moments, you create an environment conducive to reflection and spiritual renewal. Every word you direct to me is like a seed sown in fertile soil which, over time, will germinate into fruits of peace and joy. In this space of dialogue, it is essential that you share your concerns. Do not be afraid to expose your doubts, fears, or anxieties. I welcome each of them with love and compassion. When you bring your worries to light, you are allowing my light to illuminate the dark areas of your being. This sharing is not a sign of weakness, but rather of courage and sincerity. By opening your heart, you allow yourself to be transformed. In addition to expressing your concerns, it is also crucial that you bring your thanksgivings to me. Recognizing blessings, even in small things, is a powerful exercise that brings gratitude to your spirit. By focusing on what is positive, you distance yourself from the distractions and discouragements that life may present. Remember that each day is an opportunity to celebrate life and its gift. Gratitude is an antidote to anxiety and brings serenity to your heart. Allow prayer to become a habit in your routine. It can be in a quiet corner of your home, during a walk outdoors, or even in moments of silence throughout your day. The important thing is that you find a space that resonates with your soul. Over time, this practice will become a source of strength and clarity. You will notice that by connecting with me, life gains new meaning and difficulties become lighter to bear. As you start this habit, you will also open yourself to listen. Prayer is not just a monologue, it is a rich and dynamic conversation. Be attentive to the answers that come to your heart. Sometimes they may come as a gentle whisper, other times as a deep certainty. This tuning in with the divine brings discernment and peace, allowing you to perceive the direction you should take in your life. It is important to remember that prayer does not have a fixed format. Do not worry about perfect words. What truly matters is the authenticity of your heart. Speak to me as you would to a close friend. This space of vulnerability brings freedom and healing. Your sincerity is a gift you offer to yourself and to me. Prayer also offers an opportunity for you to intercede for those you love. By lifting your prayers for others, you become an instrument of love and compassion. This practice of altruism not only strengthens your connection with me but also expands your heart. By caring for the well-being of others, you align yourself with the greater purpose of life, which is love. When you dedicate yourself to prayer, you are also cultivating a spirit of hope. The uncertainties of the future can be frightening, but the connection you establish with me provides a secure foundation. With each plea, you reaffirm your trust in a divine plan that is greater than you can imagine. This faith becomes a beacon, guiding your steps even in the darkest night. As you create this habit, you will discover that prayer becomes a source of renewal each day. The worries that once seemed insurmountable will gain a new perspective. You will realize that by surrendering to this moment of communion, answers will begin to arise in unexpected ways. Be open to perceiving the subtleties of life and receiving the blessings that manifest along the way. Faith is the key that opens doors to peace and prosperity, allowing you to navigate the complexities of life with a light heart. When you allow yourself to believe in something greater, you create a deep connection with the essence of the universe. This belief is not just an act of hope, but a force that drives you to act with courage and determination. By embracing faith, you become capable of seeing beyond difficulties and focus on the opportunities that arise with each new day. Trusting in God becomes an indispensable guide in your journey. By trusting that there is a greater purpose behind every experience, you feel more secure to take bold steps. This surrender releases the weight of uncertainties and offers you a new perspective on challenges. Following this inner voice allows you to be guided along a path that, while unknown, is full of possibilities and learning. It is in this space of trust that true happiness begins to blossom. When you surrender to divine trust, you open yourself to the flow of blessings that life has to offer. Happiness is not just a goal to be achieved, but a state of being that reveals itself when you align with your essence and purpose. This harmony manifests in simple moments, like a shared smile or the beauty of a sunset. By cultivating this awareness, you discover that happiness is often found in the little things, not just in great accomplishments. Moreover, the act of praying provides you with a moment of introspection. In the stillness of prayer, you can reflect on your intentions and desires. This sacred space allows you to connect with your true essence, aligning your yearnings with the greater purpose of life. This reflection not only brings clarity but also helps you identify areas that need attention and love. By allowing yourself this pause, you strengthen your capacity to respond to the situations that arise. The practice of prayer is also an invitation to expand your worldview. When you pray for others, you widen your capacity for empathy and compassion. This not only enriches your own life but also creates a circle of love that extends beyond you. This positive energy, generated by the act of intercession, reflects back on your own journey, creating an environment of mutual support and solidarity. By cultivating the practice of prayer, you become more aware of the small blessings that surround you daily. This awareness brings a new light to your life, allowing you to see beauty where there was once only routine. Each day becomes an opportunity to celebrate what is good and valuable, creating a cycle of gratitude that feeds on itself. This shift in perspective can be transformative, bringing a sense of lightness and renewed purpose. Prayer also serves as a constant reminder that you are not alone. Even in the most challenging moments, you can find comfort in the certainty that there is a greater force by your side. This divine presence envelops you, offering support and guidance. Knowing that you can rely on this connection is a fundamental foundation that sustains your journey, allowing you to face obstacles with greater serenity. When you surrender to prayer, life begins to unfold more fluidly. You become more receptive to change and learn to dance with circumstances rather than fight against them. This flexibility is a gift that faith offers you, allowing you to see situations with renewed eyes. Each day, prayer invites you to open yourself to new possibilities, strengthening your conviction that everything is unfolding as it should. Remember that the practice of prayer is a continuous path of growth and discovery. Each moment dedicated to this connection is an opportunity to deepen your understanding of yourself and the world around you. It is a space where you can free yourself from limitations and embrace the fullness of being. This journey is rich and multifaceted, and with each step, you draw closer to your true purpose. Today, as I wake up, I am grateful for another day before me. The light coming through the window is a reminder of the beauty that surrounds creation, a spectacle of colors and sounds that enriches my existence. Nature with its renewing power inspires me to value each moment, each breath. May I recognize the small wonders that often go unnoticed in the rush of daily life. May my heart be open to appreciate the simplicity of things, from the singing of birds to the aroma of coffee brewed in the morning. Each detail is an expression of divine love, and for that I am grateful. I thank you for the strength that allows me to face the challenges that arise in my path. In moments of doubt and fatigue, I seek renewal. May I find within myself the courage needed to move forward, even when the path becomes arduous. I ask for wisdom to discern the lessons that each situation brings so that I can grow and develop from them. May I have clarity in my decisions, and may my choices reflect the goodness I wish to spread around. On this new day, I wish to be an instrument of love and kindness. May my words and actions be a reflection of the compassion that resides within me. With each interaction with others, may I bring light and hope even in the darkest moments. May I be willing to listen, to support, and to offer my heart to those in need. Love is a transformative force, and by dedicating myself to this practice, I contribute to a more harmonious and welcoming world. I ask that my vision expands beyond myself. May I see the needs of others and act for the common good. When I make myself available to help, I discover that true fulfillment comes from serving others. Small acts of kindness have the power to create waves of change, and may I be an agent of that transformation. May I never underestimate the impact that a smile or a kind word can have on someone's life. May I keep my heart open to receive the lessons that life has to offer. Each experience, whether positive or negative, carries with it an opportunity for learning. May I let go of prejudices and judgments, allowing love and understanding to guide my interaction. In the midst of adversity, may I find the strength to rise and continue, always with hope and faith. I also thank you for the community that surrounds me. May I value the people who are part of my life and recognize the importance of each one of them. May I cultivate healthy relationships based on respect and empathy. Together we can face challenges and celebrate victories. By sharing my journey with others, I create bonds that strengthen me and inspire me to be a better version of myself. On this day that is beginning, may I be willing to learn from the experiences that will come. May I open my heart to renewal and growth. Life is a constant flow of transformations, and may I dance with these changes instead of resisting them. Each moment is an opportunity to reinvent myself and to move closer to the best version of myself. May gratitude accompany me in every step of this journey. By recognizing the blessings that surround me, I will be able to cultivate an attitude of appreciation and content. May I never forget the importance of being thankful, not only for the great achievements but also for the small victories of everyday life. Each gesture of love and each act of kindness are reasons to celebrate and exalt life. Thus, throughout this day, may I live with awareness, love, and gratitude. May my presence in the world be a reflection of the best in me, and may I continue to seek harmony between my inner self and what surrounds me. May this connection guide me in all actions and thoughts, opening paths for love and kindness to expand in my life and in the lives of those who cross my path. On this day that begins, I am reminded of the beauty that permeates all divine creations. Each element of nature, from the majesty of the mountains to the delicacy of flowers, reveals a greater purpose. The harmony of the universe is an invitation for me to feel part of this whole, cultivating an awareness that values the interconnection between all beings. May I contemplate the grandeur of the world, allowing this perception to expand my gratitude. In difficult moments, it is essential to find reasons to be thankful. Even when life's storms descend upon me, may I see the lessons hidden in adversity. Each challenge is a disguised opportunity for growth and strength. May I learn to embrace these situations with a spirit of resilience, recognizing that even in the darkest hours there is a light to be discovered. Gratitude will teach me to value not only sunny days but also those that bring clouds and rain. It is fundamental to cultivate a mindset that recognizes the value of the present. Often, the rush of daily life prevents us from noticing the blessings that exist around us. May I commit to slowing down, allowing the beauty of life to envelop me. The appreciation of simple things like a sincere smile or the warmth of a hug brings genuine joy. Each moment is unique and precious, and may I be attentive to each of them, for it is these moments that compose the tapestry of my existence. Gratitude is not just a response to favorable circumstances but a deliberate choice. May I practice this choice daily, recognizing that each experience, even the most challenging, carries with it an intrinsic value. I thank you for the opportunities for learning that life provides me, allowing me to grow and evolve. This practice transforms my perspective, helping me to see beauty even in moments of pain. In this journey, it is important to remember that gratitude also extends to the people who cross my path. May I value each relationship, recognizing how each individual brings a unique contribution to my life. By being present and attentive to the needs of others, I create a space where empathy and solidarity can flourish. May I seek to be a support for those around me, returning the love I receive and strengthening the bonds that unite us. With each new day, may my gratitude manifest in concrete actions. As I express my thanks, may I also seek ways to give back to the world the blessings I receive. A gesture of kindness, a word of encouragement, or an act of generosity can change someone's trajectory. May I always be willing to cultivate these seeds of love, contributing to a more positive and welcoming environment. May gratitude inspire me to be a more conscious and responsible person. By recognizing the impact of my actions, may I choose paths that promote collective well-being. True fulfillment lies in serving others, and may I be an instrument of transformation in the lives of those I encounter. May I remember that every small action can create a significant effect, creating a virtuous cycle of love and compassion. On this day, may my heart be filled with gratitude, and may that energy radiate in all aspects of my life. Gratitude is a practice that connects us to the divine, and may I keep that connection alive on my journey. May I continue to explore the nuances of life, learning to love and be thankful for each step taken, for each challenge faced, and for each blessing received. In this moment of reflection, I place before you all my anxieties and challenges. Life, with its uncertainties, often brings a weight that seems difficult to bear. May I surrender these worries to you, trusting that your wisdom is greater than any difficulty I face. May each night of restlessness turn into a dawn of peace, for I know that by entrusting my burdens to you, I find relief and renewal. When important decisions arise on my path, I ask that you grant me discernment. May my choices be guided by your principles, and may I see beyond appearances, always seeking the truth. May I have the courage to follow the path you show me, even if it is not the easiest or most familiar. Clarity in my thoughts and firmness in my actions are essential for me to walk with confidence. Furthermore, I ask for protection for my loved ones. May your arms surround them, guarding them from any harm. May they feel your constant presence, bringing security and comfort in their journey. May health, peace, and happiness be their daily companions. I want to be a beacon of love and support in their lives, reflecting the care you have for each of us. May I also be an example of faith and resilience, inspiring those I love to trust in you. When facing difficulties, may I not only seek your help but also share that hope and trust with those around. Together, may we cultivate an environment of love, where everyone feels safe to express their anxieties and challenges. When doubt knocks at the door, may I know to return to your embrace. May I not be swayed by the voices of insecurity, but remember that your word is a safe guide. With each step, may I seek your light, allowing it to illuminate my path and the lives of those I love. Thus, I will be strengthened and at the same time a support for those who need assistance. In moments of uncertainty, may I remember the importance of prayer. May communication with you become a daily practice, a sincere dialogue where I can share my concerns and gratitude. Prayer connects me to you, and in this sacred space, I find clarity and the strength needed to move forward. May I never underestimate the power of a heart that opens in search of your guidance. May I always be willing to seek your will, accepting that the paths are not always as I imagine, but that each detour can lead me to a greater purpose. The total surrender of my anxieties to you is an act of trust that I wish to cultivate. I also pray for those who do not know your peace. May I be an instrument of your light, bringing hope and comfort to those lost in darkness. May my words and actions reflect the love you have for each of us, and may I be a reflection of your goodness in the world. In this moment, may I feel your presence by my side, comforting my heart and renewing my mind. May the assurance that I am under your care give me the courage to continue my. May I maintain faith and serenity, even in the face of storms, knowing that each day is a new opportunity to live in your love. The practice of prayer as a daily habit is fundamental for spiritual strength. It is not just about asking or thanking, but about cultivating an intimate relationship with the divine. This constant dialogue allows us to be more attuned to the needs of our spirit and, consequently, to those of others. By dedicating time to prayer, we create a sacred space in our lives where we can reflect on our actions and intentions, always seeking alignment with the values we consider essential. Prayer also serves as a support mechanism in adversities. When we face difficult situations, it provides us with a safe harbor. The act of turning to the sacred helps us find greater meaning in the experiences that challenge us. Instead of feeling alone, we can perceive that there is a constant presence by our side, ready to guide and encourage. This connection strengthens us, allowing us to navigate the turbulent waters of life with more confidence and hope. Another important aspect of prayer is its ability to promote spiritual communion. When we unite in prayer, whether individually or in a group, we create bonds that transcend the difficulties of everyday life. The energy generated by this union is powerful and helps us face challenges collectively. When we pray for others, we not only elevate their needs to the sacred but also become part of a greater whole, where love and mutual support are fundamental. Furthermore, prayer invites us to a deep reflection on our intentions and actions. It is an opportunity to review our priorities and ask ourselves if we are living according to our principles. This process of self-examination is essential for personal and spiritual growth. As we seek divine guidance, we can identify areas in our lives that need change and transformation. The practice of gratitude is another dimension of prayer that should not be overlooked. By recognizing the blessings we receive even in small things, we cultivate a positive attitude that impacts our well-being. Gratitude helps us focus on what truly matters, distancing us from distractions and worries that often take over our mind. This focus allows us to develop a lighter and more optimistic perspective, essential for our spiritual growth. In addition to bringing comfort and clarity, prayer also strengthens our faith. Each moment dedicated to prayer is an opportunity to reaffirm our beliefs and convictions. This practice reminds us that, regardless of circumstances, there is always a greater force at work. Faith, nourished by prayer, becomes an anchor in times of turbulence, reminding us that we are not alone. By integrating prayer into our routine, we provide ourselves with a moment of pause and reflection. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, we often forget to slow down and connect with what is truly significant. This space of quiet is vital for our mental and emotional health. It is in this silence that we find answers and solutions that we often do not perceive amid chaos. The impact of prayer is not limited to ourselves, it extends to those around us. When we pray for our loved ones, we send vibrations of love and protection. This positive energy can create a more harmonious and safe environment, where everyone feels supported and loved. The act of elevating others in prayer reinforces our own compassion and empathy, making us more sensitive to the needs of others. Prayer, therefore, is not an isolated act, but a dynamic process that involves surrender, reflection, and connection. It is a constant invitation to deepen our relationship with the divine and with those around us. This practice, when performed with sincerity, transforms not only our lives but also the lives of all whom we touch, creating a cycle of love and light that radiates wherever we go. The search for God's presence requires ongoing commitment. It is essential for each of us to set aside moments in our routine to connect with the sacred. This personal effort not only enriches our spiritual life but also allows for a deeper self-knowledge. By reflecting on our experiences and feelings, we find a clearer path to inner transformation. It is an invitation to look within, to understand our weaknesses, and to seek the strength that comes from above. It is essential that this spiritual journey is not restricted to our inner self. Sharing the message of prayer with those around us is a powerful way to expand the impact of this practice. By talking about our experiences and the importance of prayer, we can inspire others to seek this connection as well. Each conversation, each sharing, becomes an opportunity to sow hope and faith in the lives of others. Thus, we create a network of spiritual support that can reach many hearts. Daily prayer is an invitation to introspection and transformation. By dedicating time to turn to the divine, we allow our soul to renew and the divine light to illuminate our path. This daily habit is a foundation that keeps us steady, even in the face of life's storm. The more we surrender to the practice of prayer, the more we notice its positive effects on our lives and the lives of those around us. Moreover, the discipline of prayer teaches us to be patient. Sometimes the answers to our pleas do not come immediately, and this helps us develop greater trust in God. Waiting becomes part of the process, a moment of learning and growth. This active waiting allows us to understand that each step taken toward the sacred is a step toward our true self. Encouraging prayer in community is also a vital aspect. When we gather in prayer groups, we create a space where faith multiplies. The energies and intentions intertwine, strengthening each member of this circle. Together, we can bring our worries and joys to God, forming a bond that unites us in a greater purpose. The unity in prayer promotes an environment of love and solidarity, where everyone feels welcomed and empowered in their journey. Cultivating this practice requires persistence and dedication. Don't let the hustle and bustle of everyday life distance you from this essential connection. Set aside moments to reflect, to listen to what God has to say to you. This active listening is as important as speaking. Often, answers come in subtle forms, revealing themselves in moments of silence and contemplation. So I invite you to reflect on your own prayer practice. What can you do to make it more present in your life? How can you expand this experience to those around you? The search for God's presence is a continuous journey filled with discoveries. By sharing this message, you not only enrich your own life but also the lives of many who long for a deeper connection. Continue to pray daily, allowing this practice to transform your life and the lives of others. The light you emanate may be the answer that many need. Let yourself be guided and illuminated by the sacred, and allow that energy to flow, creating a positive impact around you. May your journey in seeking God's presence be filled with growth and transformation. Remember that every small act of faith and every moment of prayer has the power to resonate not only in your life but also in the lives of those around you. By integrating this practice into your daily routine, you become a beacon of hope, lighting the way for many who seek a deeper connection. And to continue this reflection and share more about this spiritual journey, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Join us, share your experiences, and become part of this community that seeks to grow in faith and love. Let's sow hope together and spread divine light. May your faith be renewed each day, and may you always find reasons to celebrate this connection. We are in this journey together, and the best is yet to come. Until next time.